き影を恐れがなかれほら暗き棺から海落とされた人形のように体が赤く凍え心は闇に操れ育つ国を拝み合えばつなんでも冷たさに鮮血の冷たてる眉寄せてごらんよ壊し青を先に続く謎に満ちる結末を羽も足も逃れたまま幸福の中朽ち果てるようにもう一人僕がいて誰かを痛いほど愛しているんださあどっちが幻だろうね
Everyone out now! Miss Mikami! Call the police and an ambulance, please. Was anyone else hurt? Are you okay? Sakikibara, are you all right?
I'm okay, I guess.
Let's go, Sakakibara. It looks like making two students not exist didn't work.
I'm at my wit's end. I'm so tired. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm sure you understand.
Mr. Kubodera.
I'm sure you understand. I'll leave the rest to you. I'm sure you understand. I'm sorry.
That troubled me. I didn't understand. I'm sorry. Anyway, the result of an investigation of Mr. Kubodera's home was disturbing. I really shouldn't tell you this. Mr. Kubodera was a bachelor who still lived with his mother. She was well on in years and had been bedridden for some time due to a serious illness. They found her dead in her bed. She had clearly been murdered. The stress of caring for her. The Class 3 calamity. Perhaps he felt so trapped by it all that it drove him to kill his own mother. And then he killed himself. In front of his students. Why would he make such extreme decisions?
You think this was a result of the phenomena?
Does that mean he was drawn into death by otherwise unlikely means?
Could there be any other explanation?
The calamity hasn't been stopped.
Then people will keep dying.
There was nothing we could do. Come on, Sakaki, don't get so down. Blaming yourself won't change anything.
Until recently, you were.
Yeah, and it was breaking my heart. You know the whole story now, don't you? So you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I understand perfectly well. Just forget it.
What about you, Misaki? Feel like a weight's been lifted?
Well, I didn't really feel a weight to begin with.
You're seriously weird.
Here you are.
Jeez, what's your problem?
You both might exist again, but you'd better be prepared.
For what?
All of this is your fault.
Hey!
People will say that. There's no way you'll be considered completely innocent. And I'm sure I'll be accused of incompetence as well.
Guess you're right.
Where do you stand?
I just can't blame Koichi, no matter what anyone says. But it's not over yet. The Calamity and my work as head of countermeasures, they're only just beginning.
I wonder if anyone will go into hiding now until summer break.
Some will, definitely.
Some people may have fled town already.
You think?
Yes, it happens every year. There are always people who leave Yomiyama for summer break.
It's also strange. But you really are weird, Misaki. You talk like this doesn't involve you. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Do I?
Could it be that you're actually the extra this year? Ever thought about that?
No, but it could very well be you, you know.
Me? No way. Don't even joke about that.
There's really no way.
No! I have no memories of dying. And not to brag, but I clearly remember all the shit I got into as a kid.
You look well.
Thank you, sir. Was Akazawa here to talk to you about something?
As head of countermeasures, she comes here often.
I didn't know that.
She's a strong girl, a fact of which she is clearly aware. But considering what she's up against, I pity her. By the way, Miss Mikami dropped by today too.
Miss Mikami? But why?
She knows my history with the class and the school. There was something she wanted to formally discuss. So, what brings you two here?
I wanted to ask you about 15 years ago when the Calamity stopped. Mid-year.
That was the one time in the past 25 years when it stopped mid-year. Excluding Ritsuko, about whom I did not know, there were 7 deaths that year. When did Ritsuko die?
In July. Wait a minute. Does that mean all of the deaths stopped in August?
Yes, and look at the date of the August deaths.
It said August 9.
The students had just left for a class trip on August 8th of that year.
Class trip.
Well, I think something may have happened during summer break.
So 2 students died on that trip. And something happened while they were all out there. Something that stopped the Calamity?
So it would seem. Notice that no one is listed as deceased on that page. It never became clear to anyone who the dead person was that year.
I don't understand. Why did it stop?
I'm not certain. But I do know that they visited the Yomiyama Shrine.
A shrine?
A very old shrine located halfway up Mount Yomiyama. Their lodge was at the foot of the mountain.
So maybe, if we visit that shrine...
Naturally, people went back to it in years when the Calamity occurred. It was a fine idea, but fruitless.
So the shrine didn't help then?
No, that's not conclusive. It could be that going there in a large group in early August might be effective. Of course, we can't deny the possibility that the effect came from something else, unrelated to visiting the shrine. And this is the very thing Miss Mikami came here to discuss with me today.
This may seem abrupt, but we will be conducting a class trip from August 8th through 10th for 3 days and 2 nights. Please prioritize this event. I would like all of you to participate if at all possible. You will receive additional details in the coming days. I will mail the forms to all of you.
Question!
Miss Mikami?
Who is dead? Who is dead? Who is dead? The dead one is you.
It's me, but why? Hello?
I swear, India just gets hotter and hotter. How you been, kiddo?
Fine, I guess. Yeah. Everyone's doing pretty well. Hey, Dad? Have you ever seen any of Mom's photos from junior high?
Photos. I'm pretty sure she showed me her graduation album after we got engaged.
Any others? Like, have you seen the group photo our class took after the graduation ceremony?
Group photo? Why do you ask?
Well, I've heard it was kind of weird. Like, a ghost photo.
Where'd you hear a silly thing like that? For one thing, ghost photos are just,
Well, it's just...
Oh, actually, now that you mention it, I might have heard a story like that a long time ago. Something about a creepy photo,
Did you see it?
No. She didn't like having it near her, so she left it at her parents' place.
Her parents' place?
Hey, Koichi. Something going on there?
No, nothing. I'm just kind of bored.
Ah. You know, Ritsuko was a very special lady. My feelings for her haven't changed a bit. And Koichi, that's why you're my...
Okay, I get it. Later. Inoya? Yeah, I know where that is, but... Today?
Come on, dude. Don't tell me. You got a date with May?
Well, what is it you want?
It's gotta be in person. If you've got a date, just bring May along. This situation involves the whole class, after all.
All right, I'll be there.
Koichi! Over here.
Hey, Akazawa.
Teshigawara called you here, right?
Yeah?
Please, have a seat.
He called you too?
Yes. Only because he said it involves the whole class. Believe me, I wouldn't go anywhere near his invitation otherwise. Teshigawara filled me in on everything that happened 15 years ago. And also about your mom, too.
Oh.
Welcome. A friend of yours, Izumi?
Yes. This is my classmate, Koichi Sakikibara.
Oh, that must make you Yuya's friend, too. Thanks for being so kind to my brother. I'm Tomoka, Yuya Mochizuki's older sister. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yes. Nice to meet you too.
Yuya has told me a lot about you. What can I get for you?
Oh, let me see.
He'll have the same as me.
Oh. Sure, coming right up.
What did you get? And what did you get me?
Coffee.
I don't really like coffee. It's just way too bitter.
Well, the coffee here is the real deal. They use Hawaiian Kona extra fancy beans.
Thank you for waiting. Please, enjoy.
Just take my word for it. Give it a try.
It's bitter, but also sweet. I kind of like it.
So you didn't go back to Tokyo?
No, it would only be running away. And well, I've started to wonder if it's me who's dead.
Maybe you were never born at all. Maybe 15 years ago, the calamity took your mother's life, and as a result, she wasn't able to give birth to you at all. And now, 15 years later, you've come back to life as a transfer student in Class 3.
But that's completely ridiculous.
Don't take me so seriously. True, I did consider the possibility, but shake my hand. I still get the feeling that we've met at some point. No, that I've shaken your hand somewhere before.
You think so?
I can't call up a visual memory, but my hand physically remembers yours.
I have a question. You shook my hand at the hospital. Was there a reason?
There's a rumor that dead people have shockingly cold hands.
Huh?
But I doubt it's true, though. If it were that easy to tell.
Welcome.
Sorry I'm late. Hey, guys. Huh? What'd you do that for? Do you hate me that much?
Do you want the truth?
I wouldn't mind. Oh, whatever. I'll let it slide today.
What's going on?
You tell them, Mochizuki. Go ahead.
Okay. Since there's a chance that my sister could become involved in what's going on. Oh, my sister is,
Tomoka, right?
Mm-hmm. So anyway, I couldn't keep quiet about it any longer.
You told her?
Down to the details. She went to Yomi North too when she was younger, so she knew the rumors about Class 3.
And Tomoka, the waitress? She actually gave us a surprising bit of information.
We have a regular here. His name is Katsumi Matsunaga. I knew he went to Yomi North, but it wasn't until recently that I found out he was in Class 3. Eventually, I worked up the courage to ask him if it had happened in his year. And he said...
The curse that year was not... It wasn't my fault. I saved them all. I did, I saved them. But then, I knew I had to tell them, so that's why I left it there.
What was he talking about? Left what where?
He couldn't seem to recall. I've asked him about it many times, but he insists he has no idea.
Makes you curious, doesn't it?
This Matsunaga guy stopped the calamity? And you're saying that he left a hint on how he did it somewhere?
That's gotta be it. So, hear me out. I'm thinking we find this Matsunaga guy ourselves and ask him what the deal is.
Do you have any idea where we can find him?
No, I don't know where he lives.
So how?
Hey, Koichi, don't you know someone who was in Matsunaga's class at school?
Oh, so he was your aunt's classmate.
If I can find out where Matsunaga is living now, will you come with me? You really were the model for that doll, weren't you? You said only half, but it looks just like you.
The girl is the daughter she gave birth to 12 years ago.
Your sister?
Yes, but unfortunately, she was born stillborn. She made this doll based on the daughter who never had a chance to live. So it's only half me, if not less. Actually, I'm afraid that I have somewhere I need to be tomorrow.
Oh, where?
I don't have any choice. My parents want me to go with them to their summer house. I couldn't tell them I don't want to.
Is it outside Yomiyama?
Yes.
So you're leaving town?
We're only going to be gone for a week. I'll be back in time for the class trip.
Oh.
Hey, have you found that ghost picture your mother left at your parents' house?
No, not yet.
If you find it, will you show it to me?
Of course.
If anything comes up, use this number.
Is this a phone number for a cell phone? Is it yours?
It is.
Really?
Yes.
You said you hated those devices.
Yes, I do. I hate being connected to people all the time by electromagnetic waves.
Then why do you have one?
She makes me carry it. I suppose that it's because she claims to feel uneasy at times.
I understand.
By the way...
what is it?
You said you wondered if it's you who's dead, right?
I did.
Has your suspicion been laid to rest?
I guess so.
New dolls are put in here. That's what it's for. Don't worry. It's not you. You are not the one who is dead.